Hey everybody, and welcome to the Harrison County Library System's online computer classes. My name's Jeff Conwell, and I work up here at the Orange Grove Public Library. If you ever have any questions, come up and visit or drop me a line at g.conwell@harrison.lib.ms.us or librarydude1999@gmail.com. Okay, today's the second part of our Build Your Own Website class. And we're going to look at some quick steps and then some more stuff about the individual websites that we talked about last time, and also look at me building my website. Okay, so this is 5 steps to create a website. The first thing you want to do is register for a website builder. It's a free trial. You want to choose a website design that you like, you add the pages you want, you complete the content, and publish a website. Of course, that doesn't include what you should do before you begin these 5 steps to actually create the website. That's for you to figure out what you want to make the website for, okay? You got to choose your audience and what you want to do with it. Do you want to sell anything? Do you want to just promote an idea? Whatever you got. That's what you want to do some serious thinking about. And also, if you make the files, like save pictures that you want to post and even create the text that you want, and that's very important because it's going to save you time. Okay? First thing on the 5 steps is choose a web design that you like. Remember, you keep in mind the purpose for your website. Is it going to be for business? Is it going to be for personal use? Or are you going to want to make a blog on your site? To register for a website builder based on the earlier survey, choose one of the following website builder services. Now, we didn't have all of these last time. This is just from websitebuilderexpert.com. You can go to the site to look at it. We may have a chance to look at the site so you can see them and how they describe everything. But you got Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, Weebly, Zyro, Jindo Creator, Duda, WordPress, Site123, Strikingly, and 101 Ionos. So then the step 3 is, after you've chosen the website builder site you want to use, you're going to add the pages you want. To help the browsers to your site, it'll be helpful if you have a home or landing page that is meant to grab their attention. In addition to a content page, you can have an about page that explains what your website is about. On this page, you can tell people a bit about yourself and or your business. And finally, you should have a contact page where the browsers can find your email address should they want to contact you. To complete the content, that's step 4, you're going to need to have that text, images, and videos that you want to post. Before you even start doing this, you should type or write out the text on your website. You save these in Microsoft Word or Google Docs. You can then later copy and paste these into your website, or you can upload them. And then if you gather all the imagery you want to use, including the videos, GIFs, and music, you file them into folders that will be easily accessible for you to upload to your website. Because like I say, for me, it takes me the longest time to find the files that I'm looking for. So I get real frustrated that way, and I don't want you to do the same. I want you to be able to have everything sort of organized before you start so that you can go to town and make a really cool website. Step 5 is to actually publish your site. Be mindful of everything that you upload and type in. Remember, some pictures can be copyrighted. In fact, most of them are going to be. So if you use pictures that you've actually taken yourself, all the more better. But you can edit and re-edit and then edit again the pictures, of your stuff that you put in until you get it right. When you use the preview option, that will allow you to see what your page is like when you publish it. And once you publish your site, it will be live. And that means others will be able to see what you've done, including your mistakes. Common website design problems, there's no clear path. What that means is that you're not going to have it easily navigatable for a person when they go there. Or if you got an outdated design, or if you've overused stock images and icons. People don't like looking at the same thing all the time. If you got too much going on, too many textures and colors, it's another turn off. And if you design it for the wrong reason, it may look really cool, but if it's not for your key audience, they're not going to want to look at it. So you got to keep in mind your audience that you're designing it for. And cute is good, but if you have the websites, the different web pages all labeled really cute names, that's going to kind of grate on the nerves after a while. And then if your site is not optimized for mobile devices like a smartphone or iPhone or whatever, an iPad, that's not going to work because most people, when they do their shopping now, it's not on a desktop or a laptop. It's actually done with their phone. So that is also another thing to consider. And then if it's hard for them to get in contact with you, if they can't find your contact information, if you play hard to get, in other words, that's another turnoff. I want to go back to where it says the stock images and icons. If people see the stock images and icons on a web page, they're not going to trust your site that much. They're going to think, well, they may be in cahoots with this person and I had a bad experience. So you want to be as original as you can, okay? So no pressure. Marketing your website. You know that 80% of your work from now on, once you've created a website, is going to be on actually marketing. It's not enough for your website to look great and to have excellent quality content, though that helps tremendously. You must make it visible to others to let them know you have something wonderful to offer. So this is where it really comes into play, folks, is that once you get it done, you have to get paid for it. You have to get users to come to your website. People just look for stuff and they find it. Then they may not be able to find it again. You want to make it easy for them to be repeat customers too, not just find it, but also to be repeat. So these are 10 steps to market your website. You want to solidify your website search engine optimization. If you remember last time, the term that when I was describing website terms, the SEO means search engine optimization. That means it's going to go up in the ranks from where, on the nets where it's going to be near the top or in the top 10 or at least above the fold. If you remember what I said about above the fold is everything above what you see on the screen. So you want to be able to be found that way. You can take advantage of email marketing, and the way you're going to do that, if you invite people to get to your website, have them give you their email address. You can send out a newsletter whenever you got something new. That's not really easy to do, but one way to do that is to entice them by giving them a freebie. Some little 50% coupon if you're selling anything, or free subscription to your newsletter for 6 months or whatever. The other way to do it is to start a blog that's going to be having a live journal that you update every other day, or something that at least several times in a week that you're going to update describing your site or something new that you found. You can even try guest blogging. A lot of times you can learn a lot if you go to another person's website and you subscribe to their website and you contact them and you say, hey, I'm trying this new website. Do you think maybe you could give me a look at it and then maybe even do some commenting or journaling or something about, give me your thoughts on the subject at hand. So if you get a guest blogger, what happens is people who go to their blog might come visit your blog because, of course, the blogger is going to want to mention, hey, I'm going to be over here at 3 p.m. on January 15th. Come and see or come and read, You harness the power of social media by using your Facebook or Twitter, your Instagram accounts, all of that to promote your website. Invite all your family and friends to come see it. And then they might have friends who tell their friends, and so on and so forth. Okay? You want to submit your site to online directories. That's kind of a little bit more in detail, but there's a lot of sites that you can go to that have a directory of different websites for that particular subject. We'll get into that at some point, maybe. I can't say for sure. You can post it on forums. That's like different subjects, niche marketing that that people have where they it's almost like a online dialogue with other people who are sharing similar interests that you can make a post about it. Say, hey, I got a new website. Tell me what y'all think. And then you can reach out with outreach marketing. That's like, where you do stuff and you get people. You can even make like newsletters, post stuff out in a letter form, an actual snail mail form, send them to people and, stuff like that. Say it with your signature. That means that, when you have an email, like you got a business, say you have an email account dedicated to this website, and every email you put out something about your website there, like you can give them the web address, you can give them your email address, you can give them, little new things going on. Your signature is what comes at the bottom of every email. And if you ever need any help to set up your signature on your email, it's like my library web email account, Library Dude. It always says at the bottom my name and the hours of operation or phone number, fax number, etc. You can do something similar for your business in that email. And you also want to focus on quality. You don't want to have anything half done or like a blurry picture or something. You want to make it look professional. That's going to be making people, attracted to your site. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a refresher for those of y'all who saw last time. It's a website building site for 2021 taken from Website Builder Expert, websitebuilderexpert.com. And this is Wix, GoDaddy, going from top, from left to right, then to the bottom. Wix, GoDaddy, Weebly, WordPress, Jindo, Site123, Strikingly, and 191 Ionos. That's a new one. Wix is packed with unique features and great templates. You have hardly any restrictions on the free plan in terms of features and templates. On desktop computers, they place a pretty visible ad at the top of your website that's sticky. That means that it will stay even when you start scrolling down the page. It can be kind of annoying. Fortunately, on mobile phones, it's far less visible and also not sticky. To use your own custom domain name, remember, domain name is your, if I did artistdude.com as opposed to artistdude1999.weebly.com. That's your custom domain name is what you're going to pay for. You'll need the combo plan at least, which is $13 per month. Now, Wix, if you do it just like for fun, you're just playing it, there's a free account that you can get. But if you want to go to the combo plan, you're going to have to pay. Most of these sites are like that. They have a stacked, they start out with free. Sometimes it's just a free trial. After so long, you'll have to start paying. But some of them are just free. And you have to take it with a grain of salt, the ones I'm giving you, because you might think, oh, wait a minute, Mr. Jeff said it's free. Well, maybe it's not. I'm not, super into always making a website. I don't have a lot of time to work on it. But if you do and you find you have some problems, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can find out about that website. You may need to go to another website builder website. But the URL you'll get for free for Wix if you go to accountname.wix.com and then custom name. Here's a demo website called Coworking Barcelona. We can click on that and see, see if it comes up. This is, hold on, I think that is the next slide. Waiting. This is Co-working Barcelona. This is a site that was built by Wix, and there's the ad that starts up there, you know, and then you've got, here's the menu that you go across. That's their home place. You can book a site, book a space, just clicking that. And then they'll give you how to book a space and tell you about them, who they are. It's got some nice graphics there. They got something about the community. That's pretty cool. You can, it's a slide, this is a slideshow. Give you little, you know, graphs, you know, pictures from who they're about. And then you got spaces, book online, and then more to join for a membership for them. You click on that, and that's where you put in become a member and contact. So you just put in your email address, and then you can get updates to them. That's all their contact information and everything. Okay, getting back to this. What's to like about Wix? They have a spectacular selection of themes and flexibility of their editor. They also have an extensive app market and 500 megabytes of free web space. That's not that much really, but you know, it might work for you. It's also got full SEO customization. The Connect domain name offers a relatively cheap entry for at least $5 a month, which allows you to use your own domain name. Ad supported. Unfortunately, it's not available in all geographies anymore. What's to improve? The Wix ad is very visible. It should not be sticky. Also, the free URL is too long and not easy to remember, unfortunately. This is what their homepage looks like when you go there. You just start now or get sign in. This is what their ad, we just saw this, so that you're just kind of getting that. This is what it looks like for their mobile site. When you go to their site, it's going to have the ad right there, but then you've got it's easily workable with mobile devices. This is their apps that they have available. You can insert a thing for comments or get subscribers or form builder. They got a bunch of different things right there. Social media forums to put in there. An online store guideline for stuff that you can get. Okay, GoDaddy is best for creating and publishing websites fast. It only takes 5 minutes to get set up. It's got strong marketing, it's good for basic sites, and you have a free trial. The pros are it's the fastest route to building a website. You can switch templates at any time, and it's a part of a much larger marketing offering. A lot of sites are made with GoDaddy these days. There used to be an ad a couple years ago about GoDaddy. I haven't seen it in a while, but anyway, the cons are it's only suitable for basic websites. So if you're thinking long-term and growth, you may not want to go to GoDaddy. Also, there's no search engine optimization tools on the cheapest plan. So you may be buried under all that other internet stuff. So you're going to need to consider that. And also has more restrictive block elements. That's kind of like the things that you're going to insert for, paragraphs, pictures, and stuff like that. Certain things that you won't be able to do. That's what their homepage looks like. And then here's the templates. Notice they break it down into different categories, and you just click and see what you want, and then you can tweak a template to be like you want it to be. And they're geared for different, services. This is their pricing that starts out with $2.99 a month with a domain name for the first year, email, professional email that matches your domain, and hosting. Remember, hosting is where they're going to store your files. Okay, so that might be something you consider using. And of course, if you got any questions, you can click the contact info. Contact us. They'll have somebody chat with you about your site. WordPress has been around for the longest time. It's one of the oldest website building sites around. It's best for blogging. It's very well suited for blogs. You've got very cheap plans. You can customize it with code, but that means that you have to know the code. And when I talk about code, I mean HTML code. All that, it's like almost a computer language. You have to enter everything in. If you don't do your dot your I's and cross your T's and put in your quotation marks, it can get kind of messy. And I say that from experience. Anyway, they do have a free plan is available. You got paid plans that start out between $4 and $45 a month. The pros are it's literally built for blogging. That's how it started. They got thousands of plugins. Those are little add-ons that you can put into your website. The paid plans start at just $4 a month. The cons are there's limited customization if you don't know the code. So that would be really frustrating for first-timers. It's not great for websites that aren't blogs, and it's not very beginner-friendly. So anyway, this is what the homepage looks like. There's a plan for you, the pricing guide, okay? So the next one up is Weebly, and I really like Weebly. I've got the site we're going to look at in a minute. It's going to be from Weebly, but it's one of the largest web building sites. It has its very visible ad in the website's footer that even sports a mouse over effect, and that it rolls over. You'll see. Anyway, in general, it's very decent product which offers great usability. There's even an app center with additional features. The paid plans start at $6 a month, and I just found out they added Square. That thing where they pay with the card. You've seen the little things at stores where you just swipe your card, or a person's at a flea market or something, and they got an internet connection, and you just swipe a card. It's called Square. It's good for businesses, but they just teamed up with that. The URL, the website you'll get for free is with your custom name, and then it'll say .weebly.com. And here's a website that's made with that. I'm going to wait to go to show you my website because I'm so proud of it. What's to like about it? They're responsive themes. Responsive meaning the interface works great with mobile devices. So whether it's an iPad, a desktop computer, a phone, it works with all of it. The App Center has got a lot of third-party add-ons. It's got over 500 megabytes of free web space. There's no limit on the number of pages that you can make. The SEO settings can be edited for all pages. So you may want the products page to be the one that has the super high SEO settings. So that's going to be the one that comes up primarily when they look for something that's related to your website, okay? The SEO settings can be kind of tricky, but there's lots of tools online that you can get and to improve your visibility on the internet. What's to improve? The very visible footer ad. There's no way to turn off the cookie notice, which also interferes with Google and now Analytics visitor tracking. Don't forget, that reminds me, in a few classes from now, we'll be doing our Grow Your Business with Google account. So that's going to be pretty interesting. So stay tuned for that. But this cookie notice will interfere with that. So anyway, this is what their homepage looks like. When you get started, it gives you featured themes, pricing, and more. Log in and sign up and all that. This is their mouse rollover ad. That means whenever your mouse comes to it, this little ad will come up. Okay. Weebly Themes. We got lots of good themes there. And you can just, like I say, get one that appeals to you, or you can even make a custom theme or import a theme. This is its mobile editor. That means, you can actually go and look at, Weebly's got, like on my iPad, it's got a little app And I'm going to show you, bear with me here. If you look at the bottom of my taskbar, that's my Weebly mobile app. So you can make edits and all that stuff with your mobile device, but you can actually make it purposefully for a mobile, looking at it for a mobile thing. Anyway, it works. This is the dashboard, which will show you, this is where you're going to look at everything from above, and you go into, what you do is, when you get to this, you log into Weebly, you click Edit Site. We'll look at all this in a minute, okay? And there's that Weebly for mobile is what you do, is where you can manage your site from anywhere. That's what the site I was just showing you. You got the App Store. It's got a lot of stuff you want to get, different things to make it even more powerful. Okay, the next one in line is Jindo. And Jindo features free templates that are fully compatible with smartphones and tablets, meaning it's responsive. There's a mobile app that you can use to build and edit your site. And in contrast to most other site builders, Jindo also lets you use the online store. You get up to 5 articles for free. There's also Jindo Dolphin, which targets complete beginners. That means it comes only with the most essential features, but promises to guide you through the website building process with ease and the support of their intelligent assistant. So if you're just a newbie, brand new at web building, you may want to try Jindo and then look up Jindo Dolphin, and it will walk you through every step of the way. And the variation of the templates, though, is limited. The URL that you will get for free is your custom name, like if I did artist dude, 1999.jimdofree.com. That's a mouthful. Here's a website that's built from them, and we'll look at that one actually. This is one that was that comes up. The website uses cookies, so you have to say yes. Now, this is a good example of, she's a photographer, and she's just saying who she is, and she's got about me, and that's her home. Her landing page is about me, and then her curriculum vitae and her blog would be right there. And the thing that I want you to notice most about this site, this is still a template. Actually, it's not somebody's actual site, but look at this, y'all. It's got all the social media listed right there. I don't know exactly what that one is. Evernote. I've never even heard of Evernote. But anyway, you've got Facebook, Twitter, email, Evernote, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Or that's Tumblr, actually, not Twitter. So that's Twitter, what I was saying. Okay. Anyway, she's got all the social media accounts right there, and you can put a person at the website can just you put their name and email and a message to them, and then the person can reply back. Okay, let's go back to Jindo. What's to like is the free plan shows only a small ad. It's got 500 megabytes of free web space. There's no page limit. The blog is included, and it has SSL encryption. Remember I was talking about the website having that HTTPS that signifies that the website is secure? That's going to promote trust from your people who come to your website. So anyway, what's to improve? It's got the quantity, quality of templates. They can improve that. And there's no app market for adding stuff to your the website. This is what the home page looks like. This is their mobile ad right there. And then the dashboard looks like that. And they got a preview mode that you can click on to look at. Notice up here, you see already, that's a computer. That's, I guess it's a phone, and I guess it's a phone sideways. So you can look at how everything looks, through that in the preview mode. And this is their templates, which they said they could add more of. Site 123 that has good looking themes. All are responsive, meaning they're good for desktops, tablets, and smartphones and all that. And then the paid plans start at $9.80 a month. That includes a basic e-commerce store as well as an email marketing tool. Be prepared to receive multiple daily emails after signing up. So in that case, I definitely would create a new email account simply for the website that you're doing with Site 123, because they're going to keep after you, and once they got your email account, they're going to just probably bombard you with information. Anyway, the free websites show a little banner stripe at the bottom of the page. The URL that you'll get for free is with your account name and it's site123.me. And this is a demo website, what it looks like. It's a biz test. It just has email, what is that? Message? I don't know. That's the geography, so you can find a map on it. And then this is email, and that's a phone. The menu, this is the home page, the landing page. About, and then services, and then contact. So it's got everything there, and then you got your map at the bottom there. So this is just a demo site. What's to like? It lets you create a one-page or multi-page website. It's got a good choice of plugins. It's easy to work. Templates are responsive. And then it's got the encryption, the security thing included. And you got full access to the SEO settings. What's not to like is that the editor's old-fashioned and the templates are pretty restricted with what you can add. So this is their home page. This is the templates. And you notice they got, all the things. That CV means curriculum vitae if you want to talk about yourself. But they got the templates right there. There's the online store. This is the editor where you just add the element. And this is your breakdown of the of the page with of this website with different web pages, what they'll look like when you design them. So, and then this is your editor where you can visit the website structures for basic, this is a computer, how you want to design it, style and fonts, and the pages, design, domain, all of that. And then this is where you can add your content. You just click about and then just put in your content. You can choose an image, and then these are your font controls up here, justifications, number bulleting, and all of that. Strikingly, it's got a good free plan for one-page website design. The editor is easy to understand. It's got decent templates. If you leave the free plan, you got to pay $16 a month, which is kind of steep if you ask me. The URL that you'll get for free is with your account name and then .strikingly.com. And this is a demo site called Furniture Store. Oh, okay, well, maybe later. Anyway, what's to like? It's got great themes that have clear call to action. The mobile operating system and Android app for it's got a mobile operating system and Android app for mobile website editing, meaning that you can do like with the Weebly where you can do it from your phone or whatever. It's even got a free plan with access to live chatting. Even the free plan has access to live chatting. What's not to like? One page can be quite limiting, especially if you're trying to sell products. It's not good for the search engine optimization, And the security, the SSL, is not included in the free plan. So that's kind of a bummer. This is what their homepage looks like. This is their editor page. And you can preview, publish, styles, add new sections, just take a chunk of something and add it there. And then this is the layout page where you can get different kind of layouts. This is the App Store where you can add different apps on the App Store, from the App Store into your website. Like you can insert Google Maps in there so that if the person is looking at your website, they can at the same time have a picture of where their physical store is in the locations of the maps. Setting page right there. It gives you a few where you can put in your site description. And you can even put the language in that you want people to see. Now this is a good example of the free, not free thing we were talking about, where if you're doing it for play, you only get 2 gigabytes of memory versus the startup is $9 for 10 gigabytes. And you only have a subdomain name, but this one allows you to get a free domain name with Jindo. And the security is there for Jindo. The storage, only 500 megabytes versus 5 versus 15. Connect through domain, it doesn't allow you to connect through domain to the website. Connect your email address is also not included. Again, this is Wix and the way they work. Now, I'm not sure about the prices. I think it's gone up a little bit. I have updated this PowerPoint, but it's not maybe on this particular slide. So just look at the pricing and go from there. Now, comes the fun part. We are going to log in to my site that I have at Weebly, and I'm going to add some stuff to it. I'm going to go just type in Weebly, log in, or just Weebly. I'm at Weebly. Log in. I'm going to put in my good old library dude 1999 at gmail.com and put in my James Bond secret password that's actually saved on Google Chrome. Wait to be logged in. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to edit my site. Now this is the dashboard, okay? You can upgrade. If I want to upgrade, I click on that and it's going to say I want to select the plan, $6 a month. I'm certainly not going to do all that. I won't have to. But if I wanted to sell stuff, I'll probably end up having to. This is what I was telling you about the Square family. It's part of Square. Create a free Square account and get new tools to enhance your business, invoices, or online checkout links, gift cards, hardware, and more. Nothing on your existing website or billing will change. So I could do that. And then all I really want to do is, I haven't any of these done. I haven't used the Photo Studio. Let's look at that. Learn more. These are things that you would end up not having to pay for. So you can get professional photography for that. So I'm not going to use any of that. I'm just going back to my dashboard, and I'm going to be real simple and just go to edit my site. So I'm going to the website, edit site. Okay. Now I want to show you, before I begin, what my website looks like. Okay? So I'm going to click edit. this is what the innards looks like when you build a website. Okay, this is build. If I click build, that's what this is on right there. These are tabs that you go back and forth between. Okay, if I go to pages, it's going to show me all my pages that I've got written about that. Now, I don't know why I have about twice, but I do. I want to take that out by simply right-clicking, or let's see, click these little arrows. I can delete if that's the page I'm thinking about. See, I don't want this page. This is the template it came with. I was freaking out earlier when I realized there was that home page, the About Me, that doesn't look anything like me. And I'm trying to stop that. So anyway, I'm going to delete this page because it's not what I want. This is, I'll show you the page that I'm on. I'm going to hit delete, delete. Okay, when I go about here, this is me, okay? This is, I put in a picture and I can edit the picture. This is all the stuff that I put in. Let me show you what the website looks like before I go any further. I'm going to hit publish or preview. Let's see, I don't think I have the preview right now. Publish means it's going live, okay? So this is my landing page. I want to show you, I want people to learn about art on this website and maybe possibly get a commission, which I've never gotten a commission from, to do art. But what I did is I took, my sister has me a lot of times making pictures for people who want them. So I took a bunch of pictures in the creating of this photo, this picture that I did from this photo, and made it into like a GIF image it shows you the progression in like almost like a film that just keeps repeating. It's called a GIF image, okay? And then I put up here at the top my logo that I made. That's all my social network icons. I got Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, which we've talked about in our social media class. That's Instagram and LinkedIn, and then email. And then I've got some videos here for people to look at stuff. My menu is right up here at the top when I click on that. So you got home, which is the site that you're at right now. Then you got the about. This is, like I said, your navigation, which you were just at. Notice I've got down here a place to put your email, and then you agree to receive marketing and promotional materials, subscribe to newsletter. And then when you go to the site, if I download it again, you should see a little menu that comes up that says, hold on, that says subscribe to my website. It's not coming up yet, so I don't know. But there's a little newsletter thing that comes up to sign up for my website that you see. Anyway, let me get back to the menu. Then I got a gallery where you put in the pictures. So if you click on any of these pictures, you can click the next, hold on. You click on the little arrows to navigate. So people can look at my art. Okay? So anyway, and you see over here I've got Drawing 101. This is kind of like a little blog I made. The art of making stuff. And I just show you the process of making something. It's not really necessarily a blog, but it's just a little thing I wanted to make for my blog down here. Needs a lot of work, but it's just, how when you make entries for things. So anyway, let's see. And then I got Pen and Ink, this is another gallery about drawing. These are just like little websites that feature my comments on things. I do have another kind of gallery for my models that I made. So these, I like to make models, so I wanted to put that. And then below that I put in, let me teach you how to make an awesome model. Okay, I don't want to run over too much on this. I've got just about 10 minutes. New stuff, making stuff, Paint 3D. We're going to be doing some computer graphics in a little while. That's my newsletter sign up. And then we've already looked at the blog. Okay, enough of that. Okay, what I want to do is I want to add another page, or maybe let's add something to that little newsletter thing I did. I tell you what, let me just go ahead and make a page. And I'm going to make this page name to be Steampunk. Okay? And wait, that's not be the page name. That's not going to be the page name. I hope. Did I change it? Edit site. Edit. I don't think I saved it. So hopefully the about is not steampunk. That's going to say about me. It got automatically changed to what I did. So now when I go back, it should still say about me. I want to say build is what I got to do. Okay, build. And if I want to say new page, let me see here. Pages, I just hit the plus. I went to, on the menu here, I go to plus. And I want to make just let's say a standard page. Or maybe I think what I did before was make a blog page to my site. But I'm going to make a standard page. And the name of this page is going to be Steampunk. And then it gives me a chance to put in, this has got my menu guide, that's going to stay here. I'm going to click on this right here to say Steampunk. And I want to center the text. I'm going to type in Steampunk. And then I'm going to put in an image. I'm going to replace this image by clicking on it and click Edit Image. Now I have a USB that I've got plugged into the smart board here. So all I got to do is go upload an image, upload from a computer, and I'm going to pull up an image and add it to my, okay, see if I can find it. Okay. And then website building, artist dude. Okay, it wasn't there. Okay, let me see here. Of course, I can always look on my disk for where it's at. Let's see, Steam. Hold on. When all else fails, use your search mode on your thing. Steam, Steampunk Me. Okay. Huh. Okay, y'all. I don't know where I'll put my file. Give me a second here. Yay! Y'all, I found it. I had it on the wrong USB. So I want to add some things on steampunk. So I'm going to choose one of these pictures and I'm going to put, let's see, Steam. I like this picture I edited. That's going to be the picture that I want. Steampunk, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to put in the text that I added. I'm going to put in, let's see, I know I have the file saved on the, okay, let's see, Slavitek, and this is some information about steampunk that I wrote up earlier. So I got to pull up the text and I'm going to copy and paste it into okay, so I'm going to copy this text right here and I'm going over to my website and okay, drag elements here, and what I got to do is I'm going to save that, save only to this page, and then I want to add an element. So I want to put in, I'm going to build it, and I want to put in a like a text box, or let's do text. So I'm taking this element, okay, and I'm adding it right under here. So now I put the text right here that I've copied and pasted. I hit paste, and I'm going to click out of it. I want to change this up a little bit. I want to make this font dark. Steampunk, and I'm going to take that out. Oh, give it a little space. And then I'm going to put I can increase the font size a little bit by doing that. Okay. So this gives me a good example of what I'm trying to do here. Now I want to put in a little bit of the text that I wrote again. So I'm going to put in this, give me an image. Let's do an image first. And I'm going to go take a picture by clicking image, and I'm going to I click on the image thing, and I'll bring it right down here. And now the image is going to be right here. So what I do is upload the image, and again, I got to find my Steam. I got a bunch of pictures on Steam. So I want to put, let's see. Steampunk. So now I want to add another text below that on the image. Now, if I click on the image, if it's too big, I can resize it. Let's do edit image. You got an image editor here where you can make it different things. Okay, I can crop it, adjust it, add text on the top, or hit focus. I'm just going to leave it as it is. What I like to do though is I want to hold on, hover the mouse over it, and I want to shrink it down a little bit. And the way I do that is by clicking on this, I think, if I can. May not be able to resize it. But anyway, that works. That works for me. I want to just put the text here, though, that is a part of that. So I want to talk about what steampunk is. So now I'm going to take this text, probably too much text, and I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it into the box right there below. See, now this is way too wordy for what I want to do. So I could go back in and edit it later. But right now, just to show you, because I'm running out of time here, I just want to hit publish so you can see what I've done. So if I hit publish and go there, and then I go to my site, Steampunk. I can change the order of it, but that's what the web page looks like now. So this is how you build a website, okay? It's really trial and error. I want you to not be afraid of this. If you really want to do it, remember, you need to commit yourself a good deal of time. So block out that time and do your homework. If you got any questions, please, y'all, drop me a line at librarydude1999 or gmail.com. My name is Jeff Conwell, and thank you so much for watching.